Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Girl Engineer, where I make videos about engineering, studying abroad and some daily vlogs. So yes, I'm excited because I have completed my Google Data Analytics certificate, that is on 23rd May 2021. I hope this video will be uploaded on 24th May or 25th May, but I have completed my certificate on 23rd May. So yes, I'm very happy for that because I learned a lot of new things from that certification, and I learned R, I learned Tableau, I learned SQL, I learned Excel, I learned how to apply visualization techniques, how to clean the data, how to process the data and whatnot. So in this video I'm going to completely share my review on this particular course, and also I had shared a half review of this course. Like I had shared, like actually in Google there are this certificate, there are actually 8 courses. So when I was in the third course or fourth course, I had made a video about that, so I'll link that a link in the description, and also I'll show it somewhere on the screen here, so you can just check it out there. And in that I had just given the half review, like what I feel till there. Like I had completed third or 3 or 4 courses, so how I felt about the course, I have shared that review. So in this particular video I'll be sharing the complete review. And also I had got many comments from the people, like they are facing issue with the payment methods, and like they are not understanding how to proceed further and all those things. So I'll be first talking about the review, and then in the end I'll be talking about the problems. So yes, so please stay tuned till the end of the video. And if you like my video, then please do hit that like button and also share with others. So yes, without any further ado, let's get started. So yes, before we start the video, I would like to share my badge and my certification because that's a proud moment for me. So please take a second to see my certification and badge. It's on the screen. So now that you have seen, you might be wondering, like, is it really worth to take this certification and all those things? So let me just give you an overview of what is taught in this course. So if you're someone looking to join this course, then it will be very helpful for you. Okay, so in this particular course we have 8 sub courses. So all are divided into the cycle or the steps that are required to undertake the data analysis process. So the first course that we have in this is Foundations Data Everywhere. So it is pretty good to have some foundations about data, what is data, life cycle of data, what life cycle of data analysis and everything. So in this particular thing they have tried to explain you all the like the information regarding data, why data is important, why people are starting to do data analysis from this to data and all those things. So it's a pretty good thing, so you will get a pretty good foundations on that. The next thing is asking questions to make data driven decisions. Yes, so this is one of the important step that I feel that every data analyst must know, because we being a data analyst, like we being interested in data analyst, we need to reach some particular goal. So we need to understand what that goal is, or if the data is not clear, we need to ask why the data is not clear, or what is the data requirements, what is their end goal, what the stakeholders want to reach and all those things. So it's better to ask questions to your stakeholders or managers, because you're going to work on that particular data. So you must have clear idea about the data and also what you want to do from that particular data. So the second course is about asking questions to make data driven decisions. So it's again an important course. So then we come to the third course, that is Prepare Data for Exploration. So this is the third course of data analytics. In this you will be like preparing data. You'll be using spreadsheets like Google Sheets or Excel, and you'll also be using SQL. So like how to prepare the data for performing some operations. So the next course, that is process data from dirty to clean. So once you have prepared the data, like from where to get the data, you have filtered the data, you have done it like pretty good. So now what you want to do is, like, you want to process the data. It's not always the case that you have a very good data which is clean, which does not have any problem in it, so all those things. So in this like the processing of data, what you do is, like, you process the data to completely make it clean, maintaining some, what we say, that the data does not have any bias or all those things. So you must have a clean data, and like, so that you can perform some actions. Like sometimes you have blank information in your data. So you need to like clean all those information, and then you can move on to the further steps. So once you have processed your data from dirty to clean, the next thing that comes is analyzing data to answer questions. So now that you have cleaned the data and everything, you need to analyze the data. Like you need to find out like how you will reach the goal and all those things. So in this particular like analyzing the data, you will learn how to organize your data, and then how to format your data so that it is understood and it is being used for the further process. This can be done using again SQL and Google Sheets or Excel. So this is important. Like I'll also calculate, like you will also learn doing calculations using SQL, like all the basic functions and formulas that are there that can be used over here. So the next step is, once that you have analyzed your data, you need to share your data through the art of visualization. So the next course, that is course 6, is sharing data through the art of visualization. So here you're going to use Tableau. So this is important because you need to share your data, you need to share your work to your manager or to your stakeholders. So it's good to take this course because you're going to understand how to use Tableau, how to create dashboards using that, and all those things. So it's a good thing. The next thing, that is in course 7, you're going to do the data analysis using R programming languages. For me, learning R language was pretty interesting because I had never used R in my this education duration or in my work experience. So I think this is what I learned here. It was very new for me, like the Tableau and R was very new for me, and I really loved working with these two things, because in R I felt like performing visualizations was very easy. Like we had to use some libraries for that. I would not like to mention it because I don't know if it is legal or illegal to talk about the complete course, whatever is taught in the Coursera Google Analytics certificate. So it's better you just open it and check it out for yourself. But I would just like to say that in R they have taught pretty good libraries and packages which will help you to perform data visualizations. And in this R they have also like shown how easy it is to share your particular visualization to your stakeholders. Like we can convert our visualizations into Word, HTML document, PDF, and as even we can save it as an image. So it's pretty good and interesting. So yes, if you are interested in that, then you can definitely give it a try. So the 7th course was about data analysis using R programming language. So the last one comes Google Data Analytics Capstone, that is we have to complete a case study. So now here we are at the final stage where we get some case studies. Like we have options of 3 case studies. So the 2 case studies are given by them, and the last one is like we have to take like we can choose by our own. So here we, in this particular course, one more plus point is we understand how to like take data from Kaggle, how to create our account on that, how to take the data and how to use it for our processing. So we can like here in this particular thing we can work on our own data, or we can like take the case study and then work on it. So it was pretty interesting. I took their case study and I did the analysis for them, like for the course certification. And now after this I'll be like moving on to create my own portfolio. Yes, and one more thing is, in this particular course they have also taught us like how to create our own portfolio, how to share it on LinkedIn and all those things. So it's pretty interesting. So now my main motto is going to be like I'll be creating a portfolio and I'll create some projects. So first, at the initial stage, I'll take some help from others. Like I recommend YouTube channels like Alex the Analyst and Analyze with Ali. I'll mention their YouTube channels link in the description below. Don't forget to check their YouTube channels because they are really awesome. So if you're someone who is looking to become a data analyst or is an aspiring data analyst, then that's definitely going to help you. And if you want to also like just understand what is data analyst and what their role is and everything, you can just check out their channel. That is really awesome. Okay, so once that I have completed once I completed all these 8 courses, then I received my certification. and you can just share that certificate on your LinkedIn or any other platforms that you want to. So yes, so my complete review about this is it's like it's going to give you a complete foundations of all the particular things that they teach. Like it can be Excel, SQL, um, Tableau and R. So all these four things are pretty good, but from my personal experience I can say that I had pretty good background of SQL, so I didn't face much problems with SQL. But I have got some comments from other people, like they are new to this course. They sometimes feel like the SQL course that is being taught here in between is a bit difficult to cope for them. So what I suggest for them is currently go through the course. In that you get some links in the like in between of the courses you have resources, reading resources. So in that you will get many links for learning SQL. So what I personally prefer is like this people like that, like who don't have any technical knowledge regarding SQL and all those things. So what they can do is they can just go to W3 schools for SQL and follow all the content over there. So I guess it is just going to take you like 2 or 3 days maximum to complete W3 schools SQL course. So it's very easy, I'll tell you. Like learning SQL is really easy. It's not like a huge thing that you're learning. It's going to be very easy and interesting, so you can learn SQL easily. So I just prefer that you go there and learn. And other thing is like for Excel, you can get many free resources on YouTube, and like even in Microsoft has their own series of explaining the things, so you can just go there. And for Tableau, also there are many free resources, and even DataCamp has come up with the new series of Tableau, and even LinkedIn has learning videos where you can just access for free. So you can just check these things. And what else? Yeah, and for our programming, I guess what's there in the video is pretty good enough to understand the things. So you can just complete those things, and they have provided with some cheat sheets and everything, so you can just practice from those cheat sheets, and that would be good enough, I guess. So this is the overall review of my personal experience. And one more thing what I wanted to say is like yeah, people have also commented that how to actually cope up with this particular course. So what I'll say is, if you are a student or if you're currently employed, at least try to give 1 or 2 hour a day, because even I am in this situation and I could not actually give every day like 4 to 5 hours. If you can give every day 4 to 5 hours, that's a good thing. But if you're not able to give, try to give at least 1 or 2 hours a day, so that you will complete it within a time of 2 months. And yes, go step by step. I would never recommend that like jump into random things, because if you jump into random things, then that's going to get confusing. So I prefer that you go step by step, and once you go step by step, then only you're going to understand the proper sequence of it and how you're going to work with that. So it's better you go step by step. And yes, and the next thing I want to talk about is um, many of them have faced this payment issue. So like when you're doing the payment, you will obviously get a message over there or somewhere on the corner of the screen that which cards it does support. So please check that and then try to do the payment. But still, if in case you cannot do the payment properly, what you can do is you can install Beam app. That's what I did. Like first time, for the first month subscription, I could do it properly with my ICICI debit card. But the second time when I was trying to do, like second time when I was trying to pay my subscription, I was not able to do it using my debit card. So what I did is I tried to install Bhim app, and then only I could do my payment. And all the other things, like it had other features also, like using credit card, debit card, net banking, but those failed due to some reason, I don't know why. So even if you're facing these issues, then I guess using the Mim app will definitely solve your solution a problem. And the next thing what I want to talk about is, after you complete this certification, I would not like you all to just sit idle. I would like you all to work on some projects. So what you can do is, like, you can refer to some YouTube channels where they are taking the portfolios out, they are helping in creating the portfolio. Like as I mentioned, Alex the Analyst and Analyze with Ali, they are doing a really great job. Like they are creating the portfolios, small projects. So you can just at the initial stage you can just try to do those projects and then pick up your own projects. If you are willing to do your own projects, then that's well and good, but if you want some guidance at the initial stage, then you can definitely check these videos and you can go for the portfolio. And yes, I would also like to mention one more thing. With this certification, what's the plus point was, I try to like apply for internships, although I don't have time to perform the internships, but still I just wanted to check if I'll definitely get an internship or if I'll definitely get any call after this certification. When I was in the last and second last certification course, I tried to apply some certification internships. Sorry, my bad. I tried to apply for some internships, and to my surprise, I definitely got 3 to 4 calls based on that. So you can start applying for internships on Internshala and mention the proper skills that you have gained and what you're doing in this Google Data Analytics and course and how much you are scoring in all those quizzes. Mention that properly, and I'll not tell that 100% you're going to get a call, but yes, 70 to 80% chances that you will definitely get a call or reply from that. And they'll give you some task, then if you perform that task properly, then obviously you're going to get selected. So yes, this is one more thing that I wanted to say, because this was my personal experience. So I feel like the overall experience was pretty good. I could complete the certification within a month, within 2.5 months, and I have learned a lot of good things. And now my next step will be to create a portfolio and create some small projects. So I'll keep updating you all about the small projects that I create, and also if I get any interview calls and anything like that, I'll also share that with you all. I had got 2 to 3 interview calls, but I could not take that up because I was tied up with some other schedules. But from next month onwards, I'll be a bit free, so I'll definitely try for some internships and I'll share that with you all. So yes, that's it for today's video. If you have liked the video, then please to hit that like button and also share it with your friends, and please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and be a part of the Small Girl Engineer YouTube family. And yes, that's it for today's video. Stay tuned till the next video and stay safe, stay happy, have a happy day and happy learning. Bye.